Hello everyone, it's me Ivan from Ivan & Cars. Today I'm gonna present you my personal car, which is Mercedes-Benz w210 4.2 liter 5-gear automatic transmission. We're gonna go inside to have a look quickly. It's like champagne or cream interior inside. Such a nice quality, it's unbelievable almost everywhere. It's got not such a big mileage on it. The car, it's unbelievable, like driving even with the 19-inch wheels, which is at the moment. So the engine produced 279 horsepower, and with this gearbox it's quite nice. Actually, it's more than perfect, I would say. A lot of things what I can say about the cars. It's got originally 3.16 front discs, which is ventilated with 4 piston calipers. At the rear is 219 with 2 piston calipers. It's in elegance version of these cars, which including a double zone climate control and nice weather interior, also electric seats, electric steering wheel. Such a lovely thing is this one, I love it. What I can say about the car, some technical information. Right, on the passenger side we have the first, which is based in here, BAC, which is brake assistant from Mercedes. It's a system which improved the pressure in the brake system, and it's working very nice. Actually, it's the first generation, I think, because I got the problem with this pump, which was positioning in there, it just was blocked. So after that, when I clean it and everything's running, it's put a pressure of 13 bars to make the brakes working correctly. What else I done on the car? I replacing all the fluids, including the water pump, the alternator belts, and also this guy in here, which make the car to go in high temperature. Not that high, it's nearly around 100 degrees. At the back there is a plenty of space. Also, we have such nice sensors in here, which is protect the car from theft or whatever. What else we have? We have a couple of extras in here, which is not so bad at all. The boot space is excuse me, it's nearly 500 liters, which is a lot for this car. And when you start to drive the car, it's just unbelievable. It's like a smooth ride all around. Doesn't matter if you jump on the humps or whatever, even with these wheels, it's nice. So let's go back to this boy, which is cool the car to a normal temperature working position, which is a bit above 80 degrees. It's not working correctly, so in the summer it's going around 100, and a lot of people which got the garages said no, it's normal, blah blah blah, stuff like this, but it's not normal. Anyway, I'm gonna make a quick test drive at the moment with the car. Hopefully there is not gonna be any cops, by the way. And after that I'm gonna continue with what I replace on this car for 1 year. So everything is fine. Before we start, I would like to say that I've got the problem with the ESP, which first of all was this pump, which I remind you before, and after that was the angle sensor in the steering wheel, which make the ESP2 not operated correctly. So there is a column positioning button, all the seats with memory. It's nice interior inside. Also we have a dimmed rear view mirrors all around, and the car is pretty cool. Okay, let's go for a quick drive. So actually the power of the car is more than enough to drive around without any worries and any problems. So let's positioning the video in here. Anyway, the kick down is working like a fucking monster. So you can feel the rev of the car, you can feel the power of the engine. It's more than enough. Actually 279 horsepower is more than enough for this car, which is like advice from me. If you want to get something quicker, go to the diesels models with 3.2 liter straight 6 engine, and then 4.2, which is producing only 1 year, 96 and 97. Then they start with e420, which is the same power, but it's got 16 valve, not 32, and like the engine is a bit not that smooth like my one. This is what I see like a difference. It's a slightly quicker, I can say. Yeah, slightly quicker, but it's not like, wow, what is this? It's a totally different car. No, it's not. It's just like a bit sporty, let's say. It's a new generation motor, so that's why it's like this. Anyway, so what else? Right, what I replaced for 1 year. I have a problem with the fuel pump, which is become hot after a couple of hours of driving, and then when I leave the car in about half an hour it won't start. So I wondering what can be. In the end I decide, okay, I find the cheap pump, which was from some American company, which is aftermarket, for 30 euros, and I replace it, and then the problems just disappear. Also, okay, the problem with the ESP, which I already explained what was the problem. Actually nothing more. The car was in pretty good condition, so I'm not done a lot. It's just put petrol, change the oils and all the fluids, and then driving. Actually there is just one last thing which I think is important, and that's the point when you want to replace the oil in the gearbox. So one more time, I'm gonna hit the kick down, which is nice, and the sound is unbelievable. Otherwise the car is so silent, it's just make you to feel so comfortable inside. Anyway, right, let's go back to the gearbox. Oil change is gonna take around 8.5 or 9 liters. Why that much? Somebody can ask, and I'll give you the answer now. Right, this model is got like a drain bulb on the torque converter on the gearbox. So that means when you start to draining out the oil, you just need first unscrew the bolt on the oil pan, and then before everything you should leave the car on neutral and just start spinning the crankshaft pulley with a 27 or 32 spanner key or whatever it's fixed there. And after that you need to have a look just between the engine and the gearbox. There is a small tiny window that big, and you can see there 6 Allen key bolt to draining the rest of the oil from the torque converter. With this operation you have fully draining oil from the gearbox, and after that when you're replacing the filter and the gasket you can fill up exactly this amount, between 8.5 and 9 liters. So that was the video from today. I hope you enjoy it. See you next time with a bit more info and some technical things. Thank you for watching. Be safe in this time and see you soon.